What's up, you guys? Today we're going to be doing a college football recap. Before we get started with that, another little disclaimer. I said this at the beginning of the UNC video. I am slightly under the weather, so if I start coughing up a lung or something like that, or if my voice kind of dies in the middle of the video, I apologize. But yeah, so let's get started. Maryland, Ohio State, absolute blowout. But it was close going into the fourth. Ohio State able to pull it out, though. Missouri, LSU. This game, this game, man. So North Carolina game was like not shown because of this, and so it went way too long. I was able to watch the ending. LSU getting a pick six, and yeah, it's absolutely crazy. And then Oklahoma, so LSU able to get the win, 49-39, but it was within 3 points the entire game pretty much until the last pick six there. And then Oklahoma, Texas, the game of the weekend. Texas throwing 2 interceptions that were just costly. One being a bad throw, the other being an absolute amazing play by the linebackers and defensive back. Linebacker pops the receiver who had pretty much a touchdown. And if he had caught it in stride, but he pops him, and then the ball goes 15 feet in the air, pretty much, stupid high. And Texas, and then Oklahoma linebacker, defensive back able to pick it off. Great play. Again, I only watched really the first quarter, but yeah, absolutely crazy. And then Texas on that pretty much after that interception, Oklahoma goes 3 and out. Then Texas blocks a punt in the end zone, touchdown. So it was absolutely wild first quarter, and it obviously continued to stay wild as a 4-point game. But absolutely crazy. I'm mad at myself for not watching this whole game. But yeah, Quinn Ewers, 31 for 37, 346, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Savion Red, 1 for 25. Not sure why he got in the game, but whatever. Rushing, Jonathan Brooks, 2 for 129, 1 touchdown. CJ Baxter, 7 for 18. Jordan Whittington, 2 for 16. Savion Red, 1 for 7. Quinn Ewers, 8 for -14. Receiving, Jordan Whittington, 10 for 115, sorry. Xavier Worthy, 8 for 108. Gunnar Helm, 2 for 46. Sorry about that. Jonathan Brooks, 5 for 37. Adonai Mitchell, 3 for 33. Jatavion Sanders, 1 for 13. Then Killian Robinson, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, 1 for 1. And yeah, just absolutely crazy game defensively. 1 sack from Anthony Hill, who also led tackles. And then Oklahoma, who won this game, obviously, but lack of mistakes is the only thing that really helped them win this game, because, yeah, absolutely crazy. Dylan Gabriel, 23 for 38, 285, 1 touchdown. Gabriel also led rushing, 14 for 113, 1 touchdown. Tawee Walker, 15 for 46, 2 touchdowns. Marcus Major, 9 for 27. Jaleel Farouk, 3 for 13. Drake Stoops, 1 for 3. Gavin Sawchuk, 1 for -1. Receiving, Jaleel Farouk, 5 for 130. Drake Stoops, 4 for 55. Andrell Anthony, 5 for 42. Austin Stogner, 3 for 24. Tawee Walker, which is a really funny name. Tawee, Tawee, like a baby talking. 2 for 14. Gavin Freeman, 1 for 9. Marcus Major, 2 for 8. I'm going to say that every time because I have no idea how you pronounce it. Nick Anderson, 1 for 3. And then defensively, a sack from Jaron Knatt, who led tackling. Jacob Lacey with a sack, and then another sack from Dejon Terry, and then 1 pick from Kendall Colby. And then there was another one, Gentry Williams. He had the pick where it was batted up in the air and caught. Still a great play by him nonetheless. A very, very wild game. Again, I'm mad at myself for not watching that one, but absolutely crazy. And then Washington State, UCLA, who this game, we're not going to go into the stats over it because, actually, you know what, we are, because it's an upset win We're going to do the stats for it. Washington State, I was curious when their kind of Cinderella run was going to end. Again, they're not really a team that everybody thinks of as really good. But, yeah. Washington State picks up their first loss. We're going to start with Washington State, who's Cameron Ward, 19 for 39, 197, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. John Mateer, 1 for 7 yards. I don't know why. He must be a receiver or something. They had like a trick play. I don't know. Kaya Watson led rushing, 11 for 25. Kyler Williams, 1 for -1, and Cameron Ward, 7 for -12. I mean, yeah, honestly, when you're unable to get the run game going like that, and again, this was a defensive showdown from the looks of it, but especially for UCLA, they held them good. Like, negative 20, or almost in the negatives in rushing yards, and then receiving, you only had one almost 200. Kyler Williams, 8 for 85. Josh Kelly, 5 for 40. Isaiah Hamilton, 1 for 39. Carlos Hernandez, 2 for 15. Nakia Watson, 1 for 9. Cameron Johnson, 1 for 7. Jalen Jenkins, 1 for 5. Billy Revere, 1 for 4. And then defensively, Jaden Hicks led tackles. Half a sack from Sam Lockett and a pick. 1.5 sacks for Brennan Jackson. Pick from Kapena Gushikin, cool name, with another interception as well. A sack from Devin Richardson. And yep, that's it for Washington State. And then the winning team, UCLA, Dante Moore, 22 for 44, 291, touchdown, 2 interceptions. Cameron Steele leading rushing, 30 for 140. Good gracious. Keegan Jones, 3 for 45. TJ Harden, 11 for 22. Colson Yankoff, 1 for 2. Dante Moore, 5 for -25. I mean, goodness gracious. The fact that this game isn't a freaking blowout is shocking. Just 290 passing yards. Again, those 2 interceptions. That's really the only thing that Washington had going for him was those 2 picks. And then 140 rushing yards. And then the next guy had 2 rushing touchdowns. The fact that this game wasn't a blowout is crazy. But yeah, receiving. Again, I didn't watch this game. Malike Matavio, 3 for 76, 4 for 55 from Jamichael Sturvant, whatever. Logan Loya, 6 for 46, 1 touchdown. Hudson Habermehi, 1 for 43. Carson Ryan, 2 for 41. Cam Brown, 1 for 12. TJ Harden, 3 for 9. Keegan Jones, 1 for 6. Carson Steele, 1 for 2. And then defensively, 2 sacks, 1 from Gabriel Murphy, 1 from Latu. That's a really cool name. And 2 picks, 1 from Femi Oladejo and Alex Johnson. So again, defense wins championships in this one because both defenses came up huge, but eventually UCLA able to get the win. And then so that was a crazy one, but again, and then UNC Syracuse, UNC getting the big dub. There's a whole video if you want to go look at stats for that one. UNC getting the major blowout win. And then Alabama, Texas A&M. Texas A&M almost able to knock off Alabama. But yeah, let's start with Texas A&M's stats. Max Johnson, 14 for 25, 239, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Rushing, Le'Veon Moss, 16 for 49, 1 touchdown. Amari Daniels, 4 for 17. Ruben Owens, 3 for 4. Max Johnson, 12 for -3. Anais Smith led receiving, 4 for 88. Moose Muhammad, the third, 2 for 49. Evan Stewart, 3 for 46. And Jake Johnson, 4 for 45. Le'Veon Moss, 1 for 11. Josh DeBerry led defensive tackling, and then 3 sacks from Ed Garin Cooper. 2 sacks from Fadil Diggs, and then 1 sack from Walter Nolan. So that's 6 sacks total. Let's see if there are any more. There weren't, but a pick from Bryce Anderson. So, man, it's a miracle that Alabama didn't lose this game, really. But yeah, and then wait, did Texas A&M got any picks? Texas A&M also threw 1 pick. So, yeah, I mean that's crazy that Alabama's still able to pull out these crazy wins. Jalen Milroe, 21 for 33, 321, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Jace McClellan led rushing. Jace McClellan led rushing, 12 for 45. Roydell Williams, 6 for 9, and Jalen Milroe, 8 for -31. Those were all probably those sacks. Receiving, Jermaine Burton led 9 for 197. Good gracious, 2 touchdowns. Isaiah Bond, 7 for 96, 1 touchdown. Amari Niblack, 1 for 12. Jace McClellan, 2 for 6. Kobe Prentice, 1 for 5. Malik Benson, 1 for 5. And then defensively, Caleb Downs with a pick and led tackles with 5. Tim Keelan III, 1 sack. Dallas Turner, 1 sack. 1.5 sacks for Justin Ebolgi. And then 1 sack from Chris Braswell. Half a sack from Jaheim Otis. So yeah, Alabama able to pick up the win, and just an absolutely, that was probably, that's another crazy one. Again, nothing tops that Oklahoma game, but still an absolutely crazy one. And then Florida State picking up another massive W against Virginia Tech, a blowout win. And then Georgia versus Kentucky. Kentucky, I watched the first quarter of this game before switching it to the Braves game. That's how boring this game was. I switched it to baseball. I switched to baseball after this one. But yeah, I mean, just Georgia, man, playing crazy. But like Kentucky had like a third down stop, and then a moronic Kentucky player just goes and shoulder checks somebody, and then another play where another play on a big rushing play where Kentucky has like 30 yards downfield, and a Kentucky player just decides to jump on top of a Georgia player that got pancaked. Like, there's no need for that. It's unnecessary roughness, and I mean that probably negated. It gave Georgia 1 touchdown, I'm pretty sure, and it negated Kentucky from getting 1. I feel certain. So stupid. I turned it off in the middle of the second quarter because it was just so bad. And then Notre Dame, getting the win. ACC on top, baby. I'm going to be saying that all season. Absolutely crazy one there. But yeah, we're not going to go over the stats for that one because, again, less than 1 possession. We're not going to go over stats for it, but absolutely crazy there. And then Arkansas, Mississippi. Ole Miss, as I should say. Ole Miss getting the W, but it was close. Yeah, we're going to go for Arkansas first. KJ Jefferson, 25 for 39, 250, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Raheem Sanders, 8 for 15, led rushing, so no rushing at all. KJ Jefferson, 17 for 11, good gracious. And Rashad Dubinian, 4 for 10. So, I mean, yeah, they did not have a good rushing attack whatsoever. And then Ty Washington, 7 for 90 with 2 touchdowns. Andrew Armstrong, 8 for 86. Raheem Sanders, 3 for 26. Tyrone Broden, 2 for 23. Rashad Dubinian, 2 for 15. Isaac Tesla. We're going to Tesla. 1 for 7. Jaden Wilson, 1 for 6. Man, some of these spelling, man. AJ Green, 1 for -3. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling great, and I'm trying to read these as, like, weird names and everything. Jaheim Thomas led tackling with 5. 1 sack from Trajan Jeffcoat. That's a cool name. Another sack from Malik Chavez, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And then you have nothing else for Arkansas. And then the winning team, Ole Miss, Jackson Dart, 16 for 25, 153, one touchdown. Ulysses Bennett, IV, I'm pretty sure that's fourth, but I'm not great with Roman numerals. 13 carries for 94 yards, one touchdown, led rushing. And then Quinshon Judkins. Good gracious, why are these names so difficult? Quinshon Judkins, I think. 18 for 65, one touchdown, and then Jackson Dart, 12 for 33, and then Dayton Wade, 1 for 5. Receiving Jordan Watkins, 5 for 85. Trey. Why did I say tree? Trey Harris, 1 for 26. Dayton Wade, 4 for 23, one touchdown. Quinshon Judkins, 3 for 18, and then Ulysses Bentley, the fourth, 1 for 0. Can somebody start recruiting people with normal names, please? Defensively, lead tackles Dontre Prince, 1 interception from John Sanders Jr., 1 sack from J.J. Pegas, I think, that's how you pronounce it. Jared Ivey with 1 sack, and another interception from Asante Kistrunk. That's man. Then a bunch of half sacks. Half sack for Asante Kistrunk. Half sack from Sunshine Perkins. Good gracious. Akello Stone with another half sack, and then a full sack from Isaac Ukwu. Half sack for Jordan or Jamon. We're gonna go Jamon Gordon. That's it. That's it for that game. Man, we gotta get through this quickly. Hopefully, no other teams have stupid name pronunciations. But trust me, there's one coming, and you're going to hear me laugh loudly. Michigan, Minnesota. Michigan killing Minnesota, 52-10. And then Georgia Tech, Miami. Miami, who had the ball up 3 with 40 seconds left, decides to run the ball instead of kneeling it out. Fumbles the ball. Georgia Tech picks it up. Next play, Georgia Tech down the sideline, touchdown. Actually, I think it was a post route, so over the middle, touchdown. Stupid. But I will laugh so hard because it's Miami. And I've been saying this for years. Miami is insanely overrated, and they finally prove it. But yeah, let's start with the losing team, the Miami Hurricanes. Tyler Van Dyke, 24 for 36, 288, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. And then, holy crap, 3 interceptions. Donald Chaney Jr., 24 for 106. Henry Parrish Jr., 17 for 48, 1 touchdown. And then A.J. Allen, 3 for 11. And then Rashad Smith, 1 for 4. And then Tyler Van Dyke, -4. One of those running backs is the one that had the fumble that cost him the game. Just a coaching blunder. I'm not going to sit here and make fun of the players. That's just a coaching blunder. I mean, good gracious. But, yeah. And then receiving, Xavier Restrepo, 12 for 123. Colby Young, 4 for 56. Jacoby George, 2 for 45. Riley Williams, 1 for 22. Tyler Van Dyke. How's that possible? 0 receptions for 15 yards. Not sure how that's possible. The quarterback probably batted up to himself type situation. Got something there. And then Tyler Harrell, 1 for 10. Brashad Smith, 1 for 9. Henry Parrish Jr., 2 for 6. Chris Johnson Jr., 1 for 2. And then defensively, Cameron Kitchens. Look like Kitchens, but there's an innocent. He said Kinchins is what we're going to say. 6 tackles he led. Then an interception from Francisco Maligu, we're going to say. Or maybe that's an L. Maligu, yep, I. And then half a sack from Reuben Bain Jr. And then there's got to be one other half sack somewhere. There's not. Am I blind? Oh, yep, half a sack from Branson Dean. And then another pick by James Williams. And if I didn't say earlier, I meant to. Yeah, I already said Malague, however you like to pronounce that dude's name. And then, yes, that's Miami. And then Georgia Tech getting the win by the skin of their teeth. Henry Haynes. Where am I getting Henry from? Haynes King. 12 for 25, 151, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Haynes King, 10 carries for 46, 1 touchdown. And then Jamal Haynes, 7 for 33, 1 touchdown. Trevion Cooley, 9 for 24. And then Zach Pyron, 1 for -4. And then Christian Leary led receiving, 1 for 44, 1 tutty. Dominic Blaylock, 1 for 34. Malik Rutherford, 3 for 33. Eric Singleton Jr., 2 for 20. Luke Benson, 3 for 11. Abdul Jenna, we're going to say, 1 for 8. And then Avery Boyd, 1 for 1. And then defensively, Paul Maloa led tackles with 1 sack. A pick from Jalen King. Another pick from LaMiles Brooks, his cool name. And then, yep, that's it defensively. Another pick from Amari Harvey. And then that's it defensively. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to laugh so hard forever because that's a great way to lose a football game. And then Fresno State, Wyoming. Wyoming able to get the win there. Yeah, great. Beating Fresno State, who I, again, did not think should be ranked. They're probably not going to be ranked after that loss. They'll probably never see ranking ever again. We're not going to go over stats for it because I don't see that being a ranked matchup. But anyways, Oregon State, California. Oregon State getting the 12-point win. And then USC, Arizona. Absolutely crazy. We're going to start with Arizona, the losing team. 41-43, an absolute shootout. Noah Phil. I can't see it. That's the main thing. Fifita, I believe. Fafita. But 25 for 35, 303. Can somebody please just put, like, a Ben mess up names counter underneath? I'm not going to comment somewhere, please. I would greatly appreciate it. 1 interception for Noah Fafita, or however you pronounce his name, Fafita. Jonah Coleman, 22 for 143. Rushing. DJ Williams, 10 for 45. Noah Fafita, 9 for 12. And then Terioa McMillan, 1 for 3. That's an easy one. I'm losing my mind right now, guys. Receiving McMillan. I'm not pronouncing that guy's first name again. 6 for 138. Jacob Cowing, 10 for 88, 4 touchdowns. Jonah Coleman, 4 for 37. Tanner McLaughlin? Yep, that's it. I don't know why I'm messing up these names. 3 for 28, 1 touchdown. Montana Lemonius Craig, 2 for 12. And then defensively, Russell Davis led tackling with 1.5 sacks. And then a sack from Justin Flo, sack from Isaiah Ward. And then there's a half sack from Jacob Manu. And then I believe there was 1 pick I saw somewhere. Nope, nothing. That's it for Arizona. And then USC, Southern California. Caleb Williams, 14 for 25, 219, 1 touchdown. Marshawn Lloyd led rushing, 15 for 86. Caleb Williams, 12 for 8 for 41. Austin Jones, 5 for 15. Mario Williams, 1 for 4. Brendan Rice, 4 for 96. Taj Washington, 3 for 61. Mario Williams, 2 for 26. Austin Jones, 2 for 16. Kyron Ware Hudson, 2 for 12. And then Michael Jackson, the third, getting 1 1 for 8. Defensively, 2 sacks from Muhammad is his last name. Jamil, I believe, is his first name. Raylan Shelby with a sack, and then a pick by Jacob, I'm going to say Jacoby Covington, and then, I believe I already said, sack from Shelby, and then that's it defensively. But yeah, it's just a wild game when it's triple overtime, and yeah, that was a wild one, and I believe that is it. Yep, that is it for this long video. I apologize for making it so long, but you had something to entertain yourself because of how many times I messed up names. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and again, videos coming out soon will be a Chiefs recap of the game today, which might be happening. No, it's not happening right now. It's only noon. Happening probably while you're watching this, and then fantasy recap coming out later this week, NFL recap coming out later this week, and Chiefs, I believe, no, they don't play on Thursday. Yeah, Chiefs do play on Thursday Night Football, so you'll see a Thursday night, possibly a live stream. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. But yeah, anyways, be on the lookout for any live streams, any videos, stuff like that. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.